Oh, we're live now? Why? Every week with this. Every
I
week
was
with
I
this.
was looking elsewhere, and I told you 28 seconds. I just didn't tell you the 10-second
That
mark.
don't that don't who starts cutting down at 28 seconds, Miles? When have you ever heard a show go 28, 27, 26? Never. Hello everybody. Welcome to Because of Fergie. How's everybody's Thursday? I hope it's great. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. We are your hosts, Miles. I'm not Miles, I'm Jarrell. Miles is down there. Oh, actually, no. How are we set up? I didn't even see how we're set up.
Miles is down.
Are you
to
down?
The right. Yeah, I'm
There
down
we
to
go.
the right. You're top left, and they
Dope.
are in the corner. So continue.
Anyway, thank you guys for coming back. Thank you guys for subscribing. As you can see, we have some guests here this week. Also, we just want to say we appreciate you guys for all the likes and the subscribes. This week's show is going to be same as usual, just a little bit different. We brought in a couple of our friends. Boom, boom, boom. To just talk about being in a relationship and being on the serious side of being in a relationship. These people are invested with each other. They've been together for over 10 years. They bought a house together. Jesus Christ. I don't want to buy food with another person, and they bought a house. So this is great.
Just coming
But anyway,
in
you guys,
strong. First comment is, what up, bitches? Okay.
Who said that?
I
Josh,
want
I already
to...
know.
No, it's
I
not
already know it
Josh.
was Josh.
You told me their name. It's Yadoism.
Oh, Keith, what's cracking on?
Yeah, I thought it was Keith, but I wasn't positive.
It's gravy. Yeah. But anyway, these are our guests, Malina and Calvin. Malina and Calvin, guys, say hi to the show.
Hi,
Really
I'm Malina.
Why? Hold on, real quick. Calvin, go fuck yourself. All right. What was the cool nigga blowout? What the fuck was that shit? Just say hi.
Cool nigga blow, just all out the nose, and ain't move, ain't say shit, just let it go.
No nigga is that cool in a Cosby sweater. In a short sleeve Cosby sweater. You're not that cool, guy. I don't want to hear that shit.
Glass shatters. Look, calm down, so cold, Steve Austin.
Anyway, how you guys doing tonight? Thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah, thank
Well,
you.
thank you for having us.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I got sick of yelling at you in the comments, so I might as well yell at you live. Pretty much how I felt about it. Yeah. So we have a show planned out, but we also have, we still want to just kick some shit off and just shoot the shit for a little bit. And one of the things I wanted to shoot the shit with is... Wait, Jarrell, did you ever get that program?
Miles, we're already on the show. We might as well we'll talk about that.
We've been trying to get Jarrell to get this program so he can see YouTube comments, but he just doesn't. So I'm the one that can see YouTube comments, and chat can see YouTube comments because they or people watching can see YouTube comments because we have it up. Motherfucker's cooler than the other side of the pillow, and that's the bottom line. Look, Stone Cold didn't say so. Today, I did want to bring up one thing. One thing we can do before we start our show, and that is I want to discuss a theory of mine. And I call it the filled glass theory. And I told Jarrell about it a little bit. He doesn't know what it is, but he's already angry at me. I don't get why, but he's already angry at me.
Can you tell us more about this theory? I'm so interested.
Are you really?
I'm here.
Alright, yeah, you're here for obligations, not for this theory.
I'm here for
You guys can... Look, now there's 3 people, so now we can have a vote on if I am right or not. I don't think anyone's going to agree with me. But I think when it comes...
To say on an internet show that'll last forever, definitely the right move, my guy.
No one's going to believe me. So I think when it comes to not even dating, attraction, like that first few steps, I think this is my filled glass theory. You have to fill somebody's proverbial cup to a certain amount for them to give you a chance. So, and not even just fill it to a certain amount for them to give you a chance. You have to get to a certain amount to get a chance, but then you also have to fill their cup for them to want to date you. So the things you fill the cup with is obviously immediately looks. What are you laughing at?
Malina's face is how I feel.
You're literally describing the Sims game.
Yeah.
Look,
You gotta get that hard bar all the way up.
Sims is successful because they have something there. No, but like, all right, so you like fill their cup, like you get a little bit by looks, your approach if you're actually walking up to them, but if you don't fill that to the minimum bar on looks and approach, they're not going to give you a chance to fill up the rest of the cup. Even if you have the bombest personality and like you have all this shit, you have to reach a certain minimum for them to give you that chance, for them to get to know your personality, for them to get to know you. So that's in essence my filled cup theory. Now how that plays into effect is my friends, they all know me. I have a great personality. I'm also attractive as fuck. That helps. However, I don't think I fill a lot of people's cups that I find attractive to the point where they would give me a chance to get to know me, to know that I'm that shit. Sounds like human nature, nigga. It is human nature. This is what I'm saying. It's my theory on human nature.
I'm gonna let you finish. Nah, please go.
But all my friends
Also,
are like,
good,
man, you like, I have this thing where I don't go after girls that I know who are like above a certain attractive level, because I'm just like, not to say I'm not attracted to them, but like, how do I explain this? Not above a certain attractive level. I didn't think this through when I said I want to talk about this, by the way. This is just me.
No, just keep talking. Just fill it. Just go all the way through with it, though.
Just shut up. I hate you sometimes.
Don't, as Juice said, don't be pussy. You right.
Don't be a pussy.
You right, Juice.
Yeah, you right.
You right, Juice.
You right. Don't be a pussy. So like, when I'm talking about this, I'm a little bit talking about me being on online dating.
You right, Juice.
If I'm in person, sure, I'm gonna shoot the shot because I'm there. I have that opportunity. Online dating's a little bit different. If the chick is just like crazy, like crazy into certain things that like, sure, I may find attractive, but I know I'm not her type, I'm not wasting my swipe on that because I know I won't fill her cup. And it's just a thought I was having.
How do you know you're gonna fill somebody's cup before you talk to them? Like, you just eliminated yourself before you even got there.
Online,
right.
I'm
How do you know? How do you not know what her type is? You didn't even give her a chance.
I'm saying, you the one swiping left before.
All right, you got a point, Calvin.
She didn't fill your cup, my nigga. Now, you got dry cup.
You got dry cup. Funny niggas, I'm head of state. Look, I'm saying, it's hard to show, I don't know. It may just be me and being a pussy. I might just be being a pussy right now and not taking my shot.
Let's dive into that. Why would you say
you
that?
Can't be scared of shooting your own shot. Like,
because I shoot my shot. I shoot my shot, but I'm not about to look. It's like Shaq shooting from a 3. He ain't gonna just do it unless he like has the open shot. But
he's
if
25% from 3 though.
Oh, look.
Well, here's the thing.
That might have been a bad example. That might have been a bad example. But like, you're going to go like they go for the shot that they feel they can take. Like,
are you gonna fish with a fishing rod or are you gonna fish with a net?
Here's the thing. We're getting a little bit too far off of what Miles said.
Are you telling me I just need
want
to cast my net?
Yes, you literally were eliminating women. You literally were eliminating women because you thought they didn't like you, my nigga. Like, how does that work? How do you shoot yourself out the game before you find out what they like?
Because if someone's out here like, hey, shoot your shot, but you got to shoot from behind the half-court line. And I know I ain't making it from...
Nobody ever shot from half court?
I've
never shot from half court?
I've shot from half court, but like, as my percentage, nah, that ain't it. I don't shoot from half court.
Why you worried? One of them gonna go in.
Don't go in. All right.
That's what I was more mad about, more than anything. Was like,
You
why
was
are
mad?
you? I was mad because my friend was taking himself out of opportunities for himself. Like, no one did this to you. You were just like, no, I'm not good enough, and then ran away. Like, why would you do that? And then in the same breath, be like, I'm fine as fuck. Wait, you can't have selective confidence,
like,
nigga. What the fuck?
That's why I was making the faces that I was making. I was sitting here like, wait, what?
I'm fine as fuck, but they don't want me.
Direction.
How that work?
Because I know, like, some Gremlins type is fucking rich and well-built dudes, and they don't fuck with big dudes, or they don't fuck with black dudes. I've seen girls not fuck with dudes with locks, and like, I know that type, and I'm just like, sure, I'm stereotyping.
How do you know their type before you know their
It's
person?
me stereotyping.
You should stop doing that.
That's like a bigger theory. Why do you stereotype before you say anything? We should figure that part out.
Safety. But
Safety?
yeah, it's not.
You scared to get hurt in love? This is a serious question. Are you
I'm
scared
gonna
to get
use
hurt
your
in love?
lingo, because right now, like you say, you alpha, but you have a lot of beta tendencies right now.
All right, Calvin coming out with shotguns. Now I'm dying because of Jarrell's face.
You let a nigga in a Cosby short sleeve sweater call you beta on your show. I didn't know this is the type of show we were having
he's
today.
been bumping a little bit too much Drake. Look, first off, I'm not. First, I ain't got shit to say right now.
Okay.
We can read some of these comments that's been passing up.
You know what, guys?
We
First
have
of
it
all,
pulled up on our phone so we can read it.
Yeah,
first of all, real quick, are you guys happy you don't have to like date anymore? Like, are you guys happy that you're like, hey, I found my forever person. I don't have to deal with the fuckery anymore.
Kinda, but not really.
Yeah.
Really? Go into it.
Now I'm curious. Actually, I'm not, because I just went in through that situation, and I talked about my side where I was like, I was misdating when I was with somebody. But yeah, talk about it. Get this off of me. I don't want it on me.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, like, yes, I do like having stability. I enjoy waking up knowing that there's someone next to me, and that's a lovely feeling. But going out there, just chatting it up.
Wearing nice clothes that I buy him so other people holla at him.
Why are you mad?
Only the scarf. Only the scarves work. All right.
Did you buy him the sweater though?
No, that's like a family heirloom.
It's so funny to me. Calvin's had that for so long, and that sweater is so funny to me because it's a short sleeve, long sleeve shirt. Like, it don't make sense. I love it though.
It's beyond our time. All right,
bro, for real. Nah,
but yeah, going back to it, like, I guess for me, it's one of those things where I don't really know. Like Calvin said, it is nice, like, waking up knowing that you have that person in your life, but you know how the saying goes, like, the grass is always greener on the other side. Sometimes it does come across like that, but it's one of those things where it also comes into I know, but it also plays into, like, the grass will be green on your side so long as you're watering it and taking care of it. So it's one of those things where it's like the whole point of being with somebody is that it's work, and just because it may look more sweet on the other side of things, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is.
I can agree with that. I can see that. I was looking forward to dating again, but also I'm not looking forward to dating again because going through first dates is fucking annoying. I swear to God, it's so annoying.
Yeah, I guess, like, the downside of, like, dating again is, like, you have to put yourself out there. It's like a resume.
Yeah.
You basically have to present yourself like the best of you that you can possibly present. all the time until you can link up with someone who actually accepts your resume. Until you find that job.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people like ask me before, you know, like, well, how did you stay together so long? It's one of those things where it's just like, I don't really know what to say to that. Like, it's you literally get to choose the person that you want to be with, and then you know that's the person you go through everything with. I mean,
you
choice.
kind of get to choose, but it's not 100% your choice.
Real quick, just for reference, how long have you guys been together? Just so everybody knows.
Officially 10 years now.
Yeah.
We're going on year 11 now.
How long y'all been fucking?
Jesus Christ.
A long time.
That's a personal question.
It
is a show. This is a family show.
You called me a beta. I feel. I listen. This is a family show. We're PG-13. And they choose you in return. This is true. That's what I meant is it's not 100% your choice. Sure, you still choose the person. You're like, you're who I want to be with. But if that other person's like, you're not who I want to be with, that fucking sucks, dog.
That's something that I've come to realize too. It's one of those things where, because I've made this very, I've made this very clear to Calvin that there's no obligation to be in any relationship, including ours, if you don't want to be here. The only reason why you would be here is because you want to be here. That's it. There's no obligation. There's no need. If he chooses not to be with me, then so be it. You know, I understand that. And it's the same for him. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, when you end up in a relationship, it isn't necessarily going to end up being you being together forever. It could most definitely go down the line where you separate later. I mean, you have people who've been married for years and they divorce later, even after having kids and all that stuff. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's a choice. It's work. That's just what it is.
Okay. Was there? I just want to before we continue. I just want to say I'm not laughing at you, Malina. I'm laughing because Calvin's face was pissing me off during that, because he was so stone faced, just like it was just like, loosen the fuck up, dog.
Oh, real quick, well, you guys both got into relationships before you got with each other, correct? You both had girlfriends and boyfriends and whatnot. Was there moments
are we getting into
while
the
you guys
actual
were
show?
Huh?
Are we getting into the planned show now, or is this just still?
No, not yet. Shit? Well, that's for a little bit later.
Okay,
we're just talking to him.
I just need to know.
We're just talking to him. Okay. Well, I'll let you know. But what was I about to say? Oh yeah, were there moments when you guys were dating where you had to where you guys looked at this and was like, oh okay, well, looked at your relationship and was like, hey, this is a little bit different than all of the things that I've been going through. Like, was there a moment where you knew this was the relationship that you were gonna be in for 10 years or X amount of for the long haul?
Are you talking about the moment I realized that this was?
Yeah, like that moment where you guys were like, when you were dating, you were like, okay, this is different than any other relationship I've been in so far. Or was it the same and you guys just figured it out with each other?
I feel like, there was a comment that said character development. That's my answer.
That's my... Alright, Lizzie, just provide answers for the future.
I guess we could say we had arcs, I guess.
Yeah.
I think one of the earliest arcs in regards to me realizing that I love her was when we were at Taco John's.
Was this?
We had to escape to Taco John's because internal family matters on her end.
You know, I'm Hmong, so you know it wasn't necessarily favored that I was with Calvin, but after a while, you know, that kind of all settled. But you know, it still wasn't in favor. But you know, my it was mostly just my mom, but she, you know, I want to say after a year, she finally kind of realized that, you know,
I ain't going nowhere.
Well, it wasn't that he wasn't going anywhere.
I ain't going nowhere.
It was because he was showing that he was capable of loving me because I guess for her, she just wanted, I guess, reassurance, because I guess being Hmong in my culture, it's just having that, there's traditional things like ancestry and just kind of like how that stuff works. So her concern was just in favor of that in regards to me being within my own community with being with somebody. But I don't know. Like, I mean, I tried talking to other Hmong dudes, but it just never clicked with anybody. Everybody kind of just wanted to be like friends.
I mean, you got close with.
I know, I did get close with like
Alvin.
Yeah, there was Alvin that I did date, and then there was, I think maybe like 2 others, but it just wasn't. It wasn't
Y'all
something
niggas is
that.
so cool to just be nonchalantly be up. Yeah, like here's a list of the niggas that she used today right here, and just say that. Like that's
how
security.
old are
names,
To be
but
like,
somebody
I've been
wanted
here
to
for
say
10
names.
years.
How
like,
old
like,
are you guys?
You have a Vin issue.
I don't.
You had a crush on Kevin. You went out with.
Why are
Calvin?
you just out of like,
Calvin?
we already agreed that there was gonna be things that we weren't gonna mention. He's literally just laying out there.
Look,
This
I
isn't
told
one.
you, I told both of y'all, I will not mention anything that y'all don't mention first. I had a question of how old were you guys? Or are you guys? Not were. How old are you guys?
Yeah, that was weird.
It's also a personal.
I mean, Jarrell and them were calling Calvin. What is it? What is it? What were you guys calling him? Because I was what,
So
16
many
or 17?
names.
16 or 17 at the time, and Calvin started dating me after he
Oh,
graduated.
yeah. Calvin was a cradle robber for a little while.
There you
Cradle
go.
robber. Got it. All right, so
Cradle.
yeah, cradle robber. You out here grabbing them young.
Many nicknames in high school.
It's actually funny because my best friend, one of my best friends, I should say, he is married to his wife, obviously, but he met her young too, and I used to make fun of him so much because he was, I think it was 18 or something. I don't remember. I think 18 or 19, and he went to a convention. Anime Detour actually is where he met his wife.
Oh,
And
not the yellow badge.
She was a yellow
She
badge.
was a yellow badge.
Oh no!
She was a
Actually,
yellow
oh,
badge.
no.
Hey, for those of y'all who ain't been to Detour, there's 2 ways that you're separated out by Detour, right? Red badges, was it red badges? Yeah, I think it was red badges.
Those red
Yeah.
badges.
Red badges went 18 plus. Yellow badges means you shouldn't be here
child.
right now. You need to get the fuck out.
child.
Oof.
So
Oof.
he met her and was just like, oh man, I didn't know yellow badges meant that. And he didn't date her right away. Nothing happened. He was just friends with her. But I used to still make fun of him so much. Mostly her, but not really to her. She was just young, so I would be like, ayo, she's gonna go put on some light up shoes for your date. And like,
Oh.
so much so that I had a nickname for her. I called her, like, her and her group of friends that he would go hang out with, I called her Underagent Friends, like they were a superhero group.
You should have called Teen Titans. That would have been fucking hilarious.
No, I love that girl to death right now. Like,
That's
they are
funny.
married and happy, and I love them, and I
Shout
love
out
their
to them
story.
for making it.
I
think that's the thing. That's the thing I'm starting to realize. I should have gotten somebody that was still in high school once I graduated. I'd be married now.
Look.
I see where I fucked up.
See, my thing is that when I was that age, it seems like everyone else was out here grabbing fucking like forever partners, and I was just fucking. So, I was curious if you guys just didn't have a hoe phase. Like, is that personal? That's probably personal, but like, I just need a yes or no. I don't need
No,
numbers
Calvin
or
definitely
details.
had a hoe phase. Every
I just-
single one of his friends know about his hoe phase. Also had mine. But everybody knows.
I
about
like
Calvin's hoe
older men. Well, you're not.
How much older?
How do I want to say this? It's not a special thing that women like older men. Women have liked older men for so fucking long until they get to a certain age, and then they start liking younger men. Like, women never like them when their age.
Around the age of 40, I think.
they swap it up. They're like, all right,
I
these
mean,
old men
Calvin
can't
is
hang.
gonna have years older than me, but I'm the one who's more mature.
You're
That
more
checks.
mature
That's
than
debatable.
Calvin.
Yeah, that checks.
That's debatable.
See,
Like,
even Jerome,
I'm trying to think if that is a high standard to like hold yourself to. Like, you're more mature than
Fuck out,
Calvin.
Miles.
Shit. I had a question, but I forgot it. Miles, continue to make jokes until I think of it.
I was gonna make a joke, but I can't say that joke yet.
Ah.
It's something we talked about earlier. What was I gonna
When
say?
what was the well, you guys are engaged now. So like what were the Calvin, at least for you, was there like a checklist of things that Malina had to check off for you to be like, okay, no, this is actually who I'm gonna be my wife? Or was it you realizing like, no, I've been with this person, this is my person, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock
What the
this
fuck
out.
am I
and
doing?
make it
Only
official?
if I settled or
I-
had like.
I did not say that, nigga. Wait a minute. Whoa. Melina, I didn't say that. Melina, you was here. You saw me not say that. That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. I asked, when did you know I didn't say that?
I'm just gonna stay here. That's exactly what you said.
I'm not gonna let no nigga in a Werther's original sweater tell me
why,
that.
Calvin? We did talk about that one time. What is it? I think. What is it? What was it that brought it up? I think it was my mother like interrogated him in the house. like you and my daughter have been together for this long now. Are you planning to marry her anytime soon? And he was like, yeah, I was planning to propose to her sometime this year, and I was also there. So he was like, it was supposed to be kind of a surprise, but seeing how you're asking me, yeah. So I did ask him, like, because I was curious too, because I know I'm not perfect. So to my surprise, somebody wants to be with me for the rest of my life.
I know, right? It's almost like you guys have been in this whole ass relationship this whole time.
Yeah.
Each has been choosing.
So I did ask, and one of his big reasons was because we've been together for such a long time. We have a lot of history together, and we just have a lot of commitment towards one another. We've already put in a lot of work into one another. It's it's hard, I guess, to do that again with somebody else. Yeah.
Outside sucks.
One of
Outside
my
sucks.
ever since I was in like high school, I did have one thing I wanted to check off, and I did talk about this with my parents. And
It's that I had to be Asian.
No, hell no.
He was like, I'm kidding me with these.
I did talk about
It does not
this, and
Allegations put against
they understood where I was coming from, but they also said that's not necessarily a good thing to have on the checklist.
Okay.
Basically, I was like, I want to be in a long-term relationship. Before I decide on getting married, like 10 years relationship before, because when it comes to marriage, I'm really picky. Like I really kind of want to know this person inside and out before I make my choice.
I don't know if that's being picky. I don't think that's being picky, dog.
Because I know a lot of people who will go out and I know a lot of people who will go out with people and get married like after knowing that person, or going out with that person after like 2-3 months, so on and so forth, or even like a year. And yeah,
shoot at me like that.
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Then
Wait,
again,
hold up, Miles, real quick, Miles, what'd you say? You say you don't have to shoot at you like that?
Mm-hmm.
Miles, have you proposed to somebody?
Not for real.
Oh,
Multiple times, like.
For play, yeah, okay.
For play. But what I meant is,
if that's the case, I've been married 8 different times.
Yeah, I jumped into multiple relationships and was just like, I love you, real quick, or like I had people move in with me real quick, and it's a learning process. I fall quick and hard. That's my thing.
Well, I mean, Keith's not wrong in his comment. We are both childless. I mean, Miles can attest to that, especially with how we were messing around with him like last week.
Hi, Michaela.
You childish too.
Who? Me? I'm never
Nah,
childish.
Keith.
Oh, Keith, yeah, probably. Probably.
Hold up, wait. Miles said he's never childish.
Outside does not suck.
Oh,
if
he's
your
just
name
gonna
can
continue
choose.
to just not acknowledge the fact he lied on his show.
Oh my
First
God.
off, I'm never childish. Name a time. Name a time.
We don't.
Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly.
Sure, that's why I didn't answer because I had no examples. Not I had a plethora of examples. Just no.
It's clearly you have no examples.
So Calvin and Malina. Let's just keep talking to them.
Yeah, they're the guys.
No, did you seriously have a question? Did you seriously have a question?
Didn't I?
Oh well, no. I was gonna, I guess, answer a question Drew asked in regards to like what checked off. Because for Calvin, I'm assuming that's what it was. Well, I mean,
that's one.
Yeah, it was just a checklist of like, all right, was there things that you felt needed to be done, or was there an emotional thing that you needed to feel like you were invested in before you guys were like, okay, no, let's do this.
Okay. I'm a bitch. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. So,
are you?
I'm a bitch, and like I don't like to bullshit. So with like how Calvin saying that he's picky and that he wanted to be in a long-term relationship, I want to say it was like a few years into our relationship, he would start bringing up the fact that he could see me as his wife, or that he could see us having a family.
So
and to me, it was.
Is you're calling us bullshit?
Well, I've never heard him say before that he wanted a long-term relationship like 10 years before proposing. I just know that throughout our relationship, in like I want to say after what year 3, year 4.
It was like 3 years.
Yeah, like he started talking about how he would see me as his wife, see me as somebody he could have a family with, and in my head it was kind of just like I wasn't at that point. Like I wasn't sure because like my friends even said that I was very mean for this because when he started talking about that, I immediately shut it down because I saw my mom go through a divorce and. You know, I've seen my siblings not have the best relationships. So for me, it was one of those things where it was just like, you know, when you start talking about, I don't like it when people create an image and then you start carrying that image within you. So I didn't want him to talk about how we could possibly be married. I didn't want to be one of those people who ended up constantly thinking about something like that and being like, oh yeah, this man's going to be my husband, when that's not possibly
Malina said, I ain't buying no fucking dreams around here, little nigga.
That's
give me my shit.
Like,
give me my shit. Run me my ring, little nigga.
Yeah, you don't fucking talk about it, be about it, bitch.
Yeah, so it literally, I literally said to his face, and my friends think that I'm super mean for doing this because I told them about it. I literally told him, I'm like, if you were to get down on one knee right now and propose to me, I would tell you no. And I saw, like, his face just, like, shatter. And I felt awful about it. But at the same time, it was like, I'm not going to sit here and play these games. I don't want you to talk. You know, I really... Because it wasn't something that was comfortable for me.
Right.
Because, like I said, I saw my mother go through her divorce, her go through a second marriage, and then, you know, see my siblings go through relationships that they did. And I didn't want to play that game. It was literally like, you know... Let's just be where we're at right now. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't want, you know, you to start saying these things. You know, it's like planting a seed, and then, like, it's just one of those things where it's just like, no, like,
trying to peer pressure you.
No, I know you weren't. I know that's not what your intentions were, but I just wanted to avoid that situation altogether.
Exactly. Malina didn't want to be 20 years down the road being like, nigga, you said you was gonna buy me a ring in 08, and
yeah. Exactly.
Being weird to me.
I didn't want to be that girl where you bought me a ring just to shut me up. I didn't want to be that person.
That's real.
Yeah.
Hey, no cap. No cap. First of all, Juice is fucking hilarious. Man's look like Sir. Wait, man's look like Sir in the John Record video. Fucking hilarious. Holy fuck balls. Calvin, when you leave here, go look up that video. And 10 seconds into it, you're going to be dying laughing. That's funny as shit. Also, real quick, and I'm not suggesting all this, but a lot of the successful marriages that I've seen in my life started off with the wife saying no to the first proposal and throwing it in the trash. And I'm starting to see that. My own parents went through that when my dad asked my mom to marry her, and my mom shut that shit down immediately. I mean, they've been married for 30 years now. So I think I'm not saying that's a secret. There's way more to the sauce. However, it's a key component.
I feel like it's the women have to call the man out because the man gonna do some shit like, and if he stays after that, then she knows it's real.
That's a real shit, though.
That's
if
real shit.
offer to
like,
be with you forever and you say no,
yeah,
and
I'm
I
hurt.
Stay, oh,
that's
man.
love.
I'm gonna be petty.
That's
though.
love.
I'm gonna be petty as fuck. I'm gonna only buy plastic shit that's not gonna last forever because I don't know if you will. That's how petty I'm end up being.
Plastic shit.
Only plastic forks, paper plates, all that shit. Because I don't know how long you're going to be here. And I'll be damned if I'm trying to make ribs and now I'm crying at the dinner plate set that I thought we'd be eating on our 10th anniversary. Now I'm all fucked up. Not happy. I refuse.
You're not going. Reverse psychology. I was driving. First, I'd like to say I love Calvin and Malina. You guys are great. Second, I agree, Miles. Everybody was finding their forever partner, and I was just out here throwing this motherfucker back.
And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
Like,
everybody goes through different phases in order to find who they end up with. So
yes, I was out here bringing girls back to the dorm and then other people were out here having full ass relationships and being like, "Hey, you're having my child and you don't know it yet."
Well, you know what, Malina and Calvin, let's have a real conversation because me and Miles had a personal conversation this week. We won't get into the specifics, but long story short, me and Miles found out that we outside being pussy, and we need to stop being pussy. So
yeah, apparently I just did it again. So
yeah, what? Wait, is this a new scenario?
No, this at the start.
Oh,
I was
okay,
called
cool.
a pussy again. Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, okay, bet. No, but we me and Miles both found people that we would like to have conversations with, but also we're very much not being attacking it.
Chris,
Not because
down, Chris. You need to calm down, mister.
Oh wait, which one did you see? Oh, the one you said.
My God.
Yo, Juice
Calm
is
down
funny
in the
as
comments,
shit. Shout out
sir.
to Juice.
Juice.
But
is
real quick, what would you guys' suggestion be for people who not taking the jump all the way into marriage? I need you guys to go a little bit further back to the start of a relationship. What would your suggestion be for people being pussy, like myself and Miles, who are afraid to lose the situations that we already have, instead of going further with those situations, even though we want to go further?
Are you talking about like somebody like you're friends with, but you're attracted to them, but you don't want to risk dating them and then losing that relationship altogether? You would rather hold on to that friendship rather than ruin the relationship altogether?
Yep, let's say yes to that one. Let's say
yes.
That's
say
the
yes.
I am not the person for this.
I don't know what to say to that. I really don't. I feel because I understand why people do that, because I get it. You know, like when you date somebody and then you break up, it's very difficult to come back together as friends
Not
or
you,
just
Chris.
acquaintances. So I do get that you just don't want to ruin that relationship at that point. But I feel like if you have a really strong connection with this person and you're both attracted to each other, why not? You know, it's just one of those things where it's just you shouldn't really have to think that hard about it, I guess.
I have a fundamental problem with what you said so far.
What?
And that is the last thing you said is if you two have an attraction to each other, go for it. If we had an attraction to each other, if I knew we had an attraction to each other, or the person knew that they had an attraction to each other, just throwing out all the options, they would go for it because you know that they're attracted to you and you're attracted to them. Of course they're going to go for it. It's the knowing that's a problem.
That's not necessarily
Then ask.
the case. That's not necessarily.
I'm not the kind of person to play games. I will literally sit here and tell you to go ask.
So
And if you're not gonna go ask, I will go ask for you.
Joshua Kid hit the nail kind of on the head. She said friendship heartbreak is much worse than a relationship heartbreak, and it is.
It
almost.
really is. I was there. I was in love with my best friend at the time. I would tell this chick everything. We dated. She broke my heart. I'm just giving y'all the summed up version, but it hurt so much because I did love her. But then it also hurt because like after I was like somewhat okay, I would find something funny or be like, damn, I want to talk to her just because she was my best friend. Like it hurt so fucking much. So.
You shouldn't date your best friend. But we had this conversation.
But see,
I'm not the person to ask because I will literally call you a chicken shit and go do it for you.
Yeah, your advice is stop being a bitch. That's what that is.
Exactly.
Just stop being a bitch.
Yeah, people who this subject was about, stop being a bitch.
Stop it. Just quit that shit.
Stop being scary. Go outside.
I don't know.
All I'm saying is being outside.
I guess for me, because I know like how awful it could weigh on somebody's like mental or emotional state. It's one of those things where it's just like it's a lot easier said than done, and I get that, but it's one of those things where it's just like you're never gonna know unless you do something about it. So you might as well either do something about it or you're gonna wonder the rest of your life. Like.
Let's say you.
My whole thing is this: it's like it's hard to go back to work after you applied for like what's it called, a promotion, and then you didn't get that promotion, and now you just gotta go back to work and act like you ain't just bust your ass trying to get a promotion and act like everything's
fine. Why you didn't get it? And go ask why you didn't get it.
For me personally, though, I think asking why you didn't get it is a waste of time because you didn't get it. Me asking you why I didn't get it isn't going to change your mind into giving me my fucking promotion. I might as well go to a different company and get there. I know on my resume.
So you
say again?
I said it gives you perspective, so why wouldn't you ask?
It gives me perspective on somebody who didn't want me. I don't need you to tell me you didn't want me. I need somebody who want me, God damn it. I know all the reasons why you shouldn't be fucking with me. I got that. That's down pat. We're good on that one. Give me the reason. I got reasons you should be fucking with me. Believe those ones.
I don't know. I feel like because like what you're saying, yeah, it makes sense. You do have a point, but at the same time, maybe you didn't meet every qualification. Maybe there were some things that you done
twice.
Yeah,
I've done both. Feedback can help you improve, and I've done the feedback side and I've done the self-reflection. And honestly, if you don't know what you did wrong in a relationship, you pretty much weren't paying attention. Or if you don't know, like, if that's when it comes to... Huh?
Say that part again.
If you don't know what you did wrong in a relationship, you weren't paying attention.
There you go. Now that makes sense now, huh? That means everybody had a part to do in the situation, huh? And you gotta own up to your own part in this situation, huh? Yeah. Everybody has a little bit of fault.
Well, I don't know how true that holds. Like, if that you're not paying attention, I feel like it's different for everybody.
I'm very good at introspection, man. It might be that because I know what I did, but that also what I said also doesn't hold up when it comes to just out here shooting your shot and someone turns it down. There's no real introspection there. It's someone swatted your shit, someone shot you down. You could try to find out, but what does finding out do for you? It'll do absolutely nothing. You didn't.
So you said no, but now I know why you said no. So it makes me better.
No, it doesn't.
Not for you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna try and fuck with you after you say no.
Yeah, it does not make you better to know.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste.
I'm out here making emotional upgrades for a person that don't want to put me on.
Even if you improve yourself, there's no guarantee that they actually would still, want you.
Exactly.
Even if you fix yourself on the reason why they didn't like you at that time, there's no guarantee that they're going to want you.
So I do agree with that. But like the example you used, it was with the job. I was kind of just like, yeah, you would. Why wouldn't you ask for feedback? That would make sense. That would make the most sense. But
If you don't get a promotion at your job, you're gonna stay.
Well, I mean, if they give
I'm
me
looking
the
for a new
opportunity-
job. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I didn't mean to interrupt you,
No,
Malina.
you're fine. You're fine. Well, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, it depends. Like, do I have benefits? Do you have a 401k? Do I have health insurance?
Never said.
Have I been there? You know?
Yeah, I never said walk out the door. I said apply for a new job.
And that's where the pussy come in, because you ain't finna quit your job before you get a new job. I ain't finna leave here before. But in all reality of the situation that somebody in here is in, definitely not us. Definitely not the two singles here. Obviously, it's not us.
Never.
No. The whole point of the situation is that we don't even have the job. It's like we're not even on payroll of these situations.
So this was an interview. This was an interview.
We're trying to get an interview. No, we're trying to
interview. We're just not. We're in the company.
Okay.
I got it. We're in the company. We're just not in the branch that we want to be in, if that makes sense. We're trying to jump over there. We're in the warehouse. We want to be in our office with all the people.
What that sounds like? You guys need to fucking work on your resume.
Yeah.
No, it's not a resume situation. Because if I got told no because of my resume, I would be okay with that. If my resume didn't match your job qualifications, or if you
probably gonna be them.
It's the psyching yourself out of the situation, much like we talked about earlier with somebody on this show who's definitely not part of the situation that we're talking about, where you just destroy your own chances out of what could happen.
So he's wrong in the sense that you guys are. He's wrong in this, but basically,
wait, who's the he?
You're wrong in the not that you're wrong. You're wrong in the metaphor. We're not in the company.
Not that you're wrong, but you're wrong. No, I got it.
In the metaphor, not that you're wrong as like saying it. You're wrong in the metaphor.
Okay.
We're psyching. We're not we, because it's not us.
They're not
clearly
us.
Not us.
Obviously.
It's not us. It's
we can't reiterate that enough. It's definitely not us. The two people who didn't buy a house with the love of their life. It
like
couldn't
out of
be
the
us.
4 people in this chat, it's definitely not me and Jarrell.
Definitely.
Okay.
But we're having problems even turning in the resume, like submitting the resume, because we're like psyching ourselves out. Like, are we qualified?
I'm qualified. It's just I really like my job.
Are you guys just scared of taking L's?
No, Calvin. What kind of question is that? You've known me all my life. Think I give a fuck about taking an L?
I think we are getting too lost in this metaphor. Kind of. You know, you're not wrong, Chris. We are getting really lost in this metaphor. I don't like it anymore.
All right, we'll get out of the metaphor. Man.
I don't really like the metaphor anymore. I was just trying to go.
I'm the queen of metaphors, but I don't have any context, so I can't really come up with one. So
give me a straightforward example, or just be straightforward about it. No more metaphors, please.
Yes, other person that this is definitely not about. Why don't you give them an example to speak on so we can talk about it?
I fucking guess it's clearly not my situation.
Obviously,
it's clearly not my situation. Which one are we talking about?
Real quick, Dajanique said, I apply for jobs that I don't even know how they are. Y'all missing out. So you just out here blind sending applications out?
Yo, you be surprised with how many jobs you can actually pull by doing that bullshit.
Yep.
I must not have it in me. I don't get jobs when I do that shit. When I shotgun apply.
Y'all on LinkedIn? Y'all on LinkedIn? Because Indeed gonna be doing that.
Oh my god.
Why are we still on this metaphor? Look, first off, Dajanique, you're a girl. It's 1,000 times easier being a girl on applying for jobs.
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think applying is easy. I think finding a good one is the hard one.
Oh yeah, no, you'll find a job. It won't be a good one, but you'll find a job. Meanwhile, for men, you won't find a job, and then even if you do find a job, no guarantee it's a good one. So, like, sure, women will get more jobs because they have, like, there's a lot more men applying. How do I put this?
Are we still using metaphors in this?
We can literally stop using this.
All right, look. In dating, women are in dating, women can get dates way more easier than men can. However, the quality of them are still just as low as when it comes to men. Just because we find a date doesn't mean it's a good quality. It's just we only find them every fucking once in a while you guys can be looking on dating sites or whatever the fuck you do for 10 minutes and get like 30 matches. Yeah, okay. I'm salty a little bit.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it sounds. Like
I'm salty a little bit.
Sounds like a little bit.
I mostly get propositions to be if I want to have a baby daddy, or it's like one of those random like Arabian or Indian men who'd be like, "Hey, you sexy," and then that's it, you know? Like,
I love Calvin's face. Like, when the fuck you getting propositioned?
When I play Among Us.
Oh, of course.
What? Wait, hold on.
Niggas shoot their shot. They don't care where they at. Niggas shoot their shot. I hear a girl's voice.
It's a fucking drought in these streets.
Niggas down bad. Like, they don't give a fuck. They hear a girl's voice. They like, oh shit. Girl?
No, it's not. There's no voice connection in Among Us. It's literally just a type chat.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Some
might be kids.
I've literally been propositioned like 3 or 4 times while playing Among Us if I want to have a baby daddy, and I was just like, no.
You know what I'm excited for? For Malina to be playing Among Us and a random day Calvin just starts strolling behind her like, what you playing? What you doing?
Depends on the woman. I have friends who have never had a boyfriend or dating. She's in her 30s. Is that a by choice? And is she cute at all?
Also, real quick, now that we're all here, it's a little bit. It's still one topic, but it's a little bit different. Do you guys feel that like dating by 30 is late? No. Or are people just dating earlier than they should?
Of the L.
So here's the thing.
Oh my god, I want to talk about that.
Told is the value of women decreases at the age of 30, while the value of men increases past the age of 30.
You said the value of women decreases after 30?
Yes.
We hit our sexual peak at 40.
No. I'm talking about.
These thoughts are Calvin Woody.
No. I've heard this before. But I've heard this opinion before.
Yeah, I keep hearing about women. The value of women in men's eyes degrades after the age of 30, which isn't necessarily always the case. But
it's just
the value of men past the age of 30 increases. Which, I mean, financially can technically make sense, but I don't know. That's a whole nother discussion.
Look, for me, I am not really looking for, like, after dating a young girl, I don't want a young girl because she's not about the same life that I'm about. So
what are you trying to do, David?
Because here, I'll give you an example. So, like, let's say you're like 36, you're well established, you have a lot of money, you can take care of yourself, you don't really need anything, and all of that. And so you go on the dating site, you kind of date. What the fuck are you laughing?
You said, let's just say you're 36, right? And then something in me was just like, ugh, you 30. And I was like, nigga, you still in your 20s. I was like, yeah. But then I was like, Miles is 30.
Miles is 30 though. I'm 31. First off.
Yeah, so let's say Miles is 36.
Lori.
Look, I am 31. Lori did make a solid point. The degradation of women's values as they age isn't just in the eyes of men, but society too. Unfortunately, true.
I think women hold value their entire life. I just want to say that.
Yeah. We all said
that's what
B.O.F.
show that we put on the internet freely that anyone can look up. You might want to just think about saying that to clear yourself.
Look, that is
Cunningham
what the society thinks. I don't think that women are invaluable, and really, I owe them my life debt. There's something
you don't sound sure about that, man.
Shut up.
You sound like you're.
There's something I wanted to bring up, and it's slightly on topic. We kind of moved past it just a moment ago, and I want to talk about it. And that Lori said we all get those messages from men not afraid of the L. Speaking on what Malina was talking about, how dudes are just propositioning her. And in my head, if you guys are getting propositioned by dudes not afraid of the L all the fucking time, why the fuck do I want to be one of those dudes? Like, why would I want to be one of those dudes? They clearly aren't winning. They're doing something wrong.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. So I
hate you so much.
I'll use me and you as an example. All right. So let's say you are very selective with the females you try to scout. All right.
Yep.
And you can only find 20 that fits your preference and all of that.
Yep.
Now, let's say you get none of them.
Yeah, it's numbers.
Not a single one. No dates. None of them.
No dates.
Okay, we get it.
Yeah, we get it. I'm a lonely motherfucker.
I cast net to 100. Not scared of no L's or anything. I shoot my shot, and I get at least 5. All right?
Yep.
At the end of the day, I got 5. You got nothing. You can't. You like. There's. You have to kind of like.
Go ahead.
Even out. You have to even out on like your preference and just be
like. He was about to say you gotta humble yourself, nigga. He was about to say you gotta humble yourself, little nigga. That's what he was about to say.
You gotta
have to lower your standards.
There you go, Calvin.
Gotta lower my standards. Jesus. First off, my only standard is that I'm trying to stay away from white women now. It's not working well, but
maybe you need to go back.
Oh my god. Okay, well, my perspective on this is, I don't think you.
This nigga's fishing with a fishing rod. I'm fishing with a net. More fish. I'm not gonna go hungry.
Just change your bait. Just change your bait.
Change your bait. Oh,
this guy's awful at fishing. Every time he threw out a cast when I took him fishing,
we're talking about real fishing. We're talking about metaphors.
The fishing line nodded every single time.
Yeah.
And I was the one who had to detangle it.
We're not talking about legit fishing.
Anyways, this man talking about a fishing metaphor is like awful because he's actually awful at fishing in real life.
That nigga said the game be too hard for me. Well, you probably should play on easy mode. Did you think about that? Did you think about trying that? Easy mode.
What?
Calvin just hit me with the like, you know when you're playing a game and you just stuck on a stage, you just keep dying and the game pop up like, hey, you want to lower that difficulty? You want to lower that? They like the bowling team came over and was just like, you should probably use bumpers, dog.
Calvin, I want you to let you know that's gonna be on the clip.
Anyways, you can fish with whatever you want. You can fish with a fucking stick and line, like a stick and a string.
Long as my bait is good, right?
Yeah, it just depends on the bait. Honestly, like
in other words, Miles, your bait's trash.
No, it's not.
There's so many shots against me.
No, it's not.
This ain't your
I don't know why he's being
in the words. I should really just live by the words of my late great friend, JB. Rest in peace, dog. He always told me, it's not that there's more fish in the sea, it's that there's more bait in the boat. And I love that statement.
Yeah, that's also true.
Calvin, stop. Nigga, you said your paintings off as fuck. Again, I'm just getting shot at today, and I did not sign up for this. You're awfully quiet. You're awfully quiet today.
Anyways.
Because there's guns
Oh my
outside.
God.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get shot. The fuck?
I can't.
I was not ready. I didn't know Calvin was coming in with bazookas ready.
Yeah,
Nigga,
neither did I.
I'm over here.
Look,
bro.
I thought I was the one that's going to be yelling at Calvin today, but no, Calvin's coming for my throat today.
Real quick, Keisha. Hey, what's up, Keisha? Keisha asked, "Do you date only black, or do you date outside your race, like Latino, etc.?"
I date outside my race a lot, and I date a lot of different girls. I don't really care about race. I said I'm trying to stay away from white girls just because I have a history of dating them, and it never worked out. So, you know.
What girl do you have a history of dating and it working out? And that's not a shot. I really want to.
I feel like that's a shot.
It's not, but I do have a point.
How?
Look, I didn't mean to shoot you. It's just, I shot, you were standing there, and I was aiming at you. It's fine.
You're not going to Dick Cheney me, sir. You're not going to shoot me and have me apologize for you shooting me. It's not what the fuck is going to happen.
Come to Minnesota and shadow me at a bar. I got you, son. Look.
Wait, real quick. No, but on a serious note, like, what would you consider a successful relationship, and then how many women would you say you've had those successful relationships with?
Ones where I at least can say I learned something from it, or I took something from that relationship, is a successful one. It may not have worked out, but like, it was a successful one. And I would say I only had about like 2 or 3 out of the many. But that's fine.
So that's my point. Like, what if you haven't had a win doing what you've been doing consistently, why limit yourself from being out there? If the end game is to just be loved, why not just continue to shoot at whatever is shooting back at you?
Well, see, that's the thing. At current moment, nothing's shooting back at me. I just want to state, I haven't really been dating a long time. I just want to throw this out there. I recently got out of a relationship, and I'm back in the game now. I'm back outside and having to relearn this shit. So don't think that, A, I ain't got game, or that I ain't out here fucking trying. Like,
this game
recognized game, granddad. Look, I just want to try to defend myself a little bit, because I feel like y'all are like, man, Miles is a punk ass bitch.
I didn't say that. I think Miles is a great guy, and any lady would be wonderful to have him.
It's always that, Miles, you're a great guy. I hear that way too much. I don't want to be a great guy anymore.
I honestly don't think that you should really... I don't understand why being past 30 is such a big deal for Joel and Calvin in regards to finding somebody to be with. I feel like if you find love in this lifetime, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but
also, what the fuck I'm gonna do at love? What the fuck I'm gonna do with this hot power of love at 60? And my hip don't work, and I'm sleepy all the time, and I can't go outside, and I got high blood pressure medication to take. What's love gonna do for me then? Give me love while I'm still good now, where I can do some wild shit with you, and we can have memories that I can forget if I get older or something.
I think you have plenty, Jarrell.
Huh?
Jarrell doesn't have plenty.
Don't have plenty of what?
More.
He has more than enough.
That's more than enough.
Jarrell.
What are we talking about? What are we talking
We're not
about?
gonna talk about it. We're not going to talk about it on a public platform. That's
more than enough.
This is not the places. We're family.
Oh, memories.
I
don't want those memories. If we're really going to talk about
memories.
I don't want them. No, well, I don't. But like, how do I explain it? Yeah, they're trash though. But they would have been great. Those memories would have been great if I would have been dealing with the same person this long.
Wait.
And it went somewhere.
Words of Drake, nobody wants to be 60 and alone.
See,
exactly.
I disagree with your statement, or with the purpose of your statement there. It might be upsetting for you, but like every memory that I make, I want to say I cherish, but I've also forgotten memories, so...
My whole thing is this, like, wouldn't those memories mean more if you would have did them all with the same person?
Sure, they would mean more if you did them all with the same person. Just like a 3-point shot means more than a 2-point shot. That doesn't change the way that you still hit that 2-point shot.
Yeah, but it is different for me because I don't really like. Those 2-point shots were great, and they made me what I am. It's just I would have rather all those shots been with the same team. You know what I'm saying? Building something, actually working towards a championship, than me just having 80-point
the same
games.
shots with different teams.
Exactly.
Why do we keep going for metaphors?
Because we're all smart. We gotta prove it. We gotta
keep bringing out metaphors.
Nah, but seriously, if I would have somehow been able to have a do-over, and they said I could have had a decent relationship, I would have just had to be with the same person the whole time, and we would have been cool. I'm perfectly okay with that. Perfectly okay with that. Life would have been straight.
This is completely off topic, and I know this is gonna start some shit, and I don't care. I'm keeping my eyes closed for this entire thing too. Honey buns are garbage.
Motherfucker! We be having such a good fucking show. We be having so much fucking fun. And then Miles has to remind us that he has a tongue that doesn't work, and now we're fucking here. Every time with this shit.
I mean, I don't like zebra cakes.
Yeah, no one likes
zebra cakes. Taste like candle wax. That's smart, Malina. We're on your side.
I like the nutty bars.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. This nigga eat a snack that looks like plaque teeth, but now honey buns can't be enjoyed. Get the fuck out of here.
Chris, comment.
You see how alone you are right now? Do you see how alone you are right now?
Chris comment fucking threw me. Candy corn eating ass nigga to lost.
Yup, mouth ass nigga. Yup.
You like candy corn?
Yes.
Right now.
What breed?
On the show. We gonna get flagged.
Candy corn's not bad.
Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me you like circus peanuts.
The fuck is
Don't fix your face up. Don't fix your face up like you ain't eating candy corn on purpose that you paid for. You know when the last time they made a new batch of candy corn was 66. 18.
No.
Candy corn is just fucking sugar and honey, dog.
You know what's worse than candy corn?
Hell?
Those Valentine hearts that taste like chalk.
Yeah, those are worst.
Yeah. 100%.
I
would much rather eat candy.
I
wouldn't give candy corn to people I care about.
Honey buns are garbage. They are flavorless and dry. They're only sweet. Thank you, Lori.
Wait, what'd she say? Honey buns? Lori said that? Lori, I love you. Why would you say that? Oh, man.
So you'd rather have candy corn over a honey bun?
If you put candy corn and a honey bun in front of me, I'm going for the candy corn.
Hey, I'm not 100% sure if Calvin's really wanted to.
At least candy corn tastes like honey bun. I mean,
really
at least candy corn tastes like honey.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if Calvin's want to speak on sweet things because he likes really savory flavors. He ate a Cinnabon with ranch on
Liz,
it.
I used to have a crush on you, and now you like sweet.
I'm not sure if you're the one to speak on.
I can't anymore. I said what I
said. Why? What is wrong with sweethearts?
The
sour ones I can get down with, but I don't.
The Valentine's heart candies?
Listen. If I'm in a hell scenario and I'm being tortured,
chalk, and they're not even sweet chalk. It's literally just chalk.
If I'm being held hostage and they say your dinner is candy corn or these year-old sweethearts, I'm gonna take the year-old sweethearts and I'm gonna live.
And you're gonna break every teeth in
That's
your
what
body.
I said, Lizzie. The sour ones I'd be down for, but
nah, just the regular ones. Because it's sour. Most of anything tastes delicious.
Oh, Miles, you'll eat candy corn over a Cinnabon?
A Cinnabon?
Calvin can't say anything. He ate a Cinnabon with ranch. He cannot say anything.
All right, so a Cinnabon is a little bit different than a honey bun. A Cinnabon, smack.
Wait, we're skipping over a lot that just happened. You ate it with, like, dipped it with ranch?
No, covered it.
You covered it in ranch.
We went over this, Jarrell, years ago.
No, we didn't. And if we did,
he was there to eat He was dared to eat one at when he was working at McDonald's.
Oh, that's
Covered in
different.
ranch?
That's different. I'll
No,
accept it.
no, it's not.
That's
He
the wild
said it was good.
He could have said
Oh.
fucking no.
Oh, never mind.
Dude, Miles, you don't get to have these faces you're having. You're right with him. You're right with him. You need to be
First
looking
off,
for
ranch
this
is
man for help.
trash.
When you heard Ranch Cinnabon, you should have grabbed him as an ally in your fight. Don't judge him. Don't judge him. You're sane.
Yeah, that's gross. No, ranch fucking Cinnabon, no. I don't even like ranch, really. Except on chicken bacon ranch. That goes ham. Why do we always end up talking about food on this show?
Don't fucking do that. Like you didn't do this. You the one saying candy corn. No one else said this. No one said it. You did this. It hurts.
Your mouth is dry, right?
Exactly. His body's rejecting the candy corn he just put into it.
Gotta wash it down.
This shit's shutting down in front of our eyes right now. And he got the audacity to say
Anyways,
that.
how do you feel about anchovies on pizza?
That was my other reason why Calvin should be banned from eating food. Calvin gave me some pizza, and it was the saltiest fucking pizza I've ever eaten in my goddamn life.
Exactly.
I don't remember giving you
Oh, yes, I did.
You gave me that pizza you got from Punch, bro, and that shit literally tasted like eating salt.
Yes, it's
horrible.
anchovies. What is it? Caprice?
Capers.
Capers.
You know what else is at the bottom of Cat
Mountain
Lady's
shaving.
purses though? Those fucking Werther's like caramel.
Original.
Yeah, Werther's originals. Those. I fuck with those.
Caramel.
Are you like a time traveler, Miles? Like the only way I believe you like these
This
shits.
taste buds is as old as my grandma right now.
Wait, so time out. You don't like Werther's originals?
No.
What the fuck? No.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
It's just caramel. Hard caramel candy. Or butterscotch. Is it
It's
caramel
butterscotch.
or butterscotch? Yeah, it's butterscotch.
Butterscotch I like. Butterscotch are good.
It's just a butterscotch hard candy.
Yeah.
Old people eat those because they don't have teeth. Well,
Yeah,
look,
your
they
taste
also
buds
taste
is as
good.
old as my grandma.
That's funny. You the oldest nigga here saying that shit too. That's funny. That's really crazy. Wow.
Butterscotch candy. Butterscotch candy's delicious.
No, it's not.
Look.
Mouse.
What's up?
It's past 9 o'clock, man. I think it's about that time.
It's about that time?
It's about that time.
Alright, cool.
Are you pinning us against each other? Is this what this
No.
is?
Never.
Suspicious
Never.
as fuck.
What the fuck would you say that?
Alright, so am I starting or are you starting?
I'll start. So, we just want to run some questions by you guys. Again, we understand
Yeah.
that you're in a relationship. There was just some small questions that we wanted to run past you. You know, just so we understood where we're going wrong and what we're doing wrong in this situation, okay?
I don't like where this is going.
Jarrell, you go
That's
ahead.
fine.
You start.
Listen, once you hear the
got,
questions, you're going to be like, oh, okay, this is nice.
yeah.
So, my first question to you guys, what's the best change that you guys have seen in each other since you started dating? So, best change that Malina's had since you guys started dating, best change that Calvin's had since you guys started dating. Especially because you guys been together for 10 years and seen each other in so many iterations.
They weren't expecting that question.
Yeah, I know.
They
I
were
know. And I'm
expecting
happy to
guns
start
out.
now.
No,
I'm
I
happy
gotta
to be
check my
quiet right
comment
now.
real quick. Somebody, Christopher,
Oh, Juice?
Chris,
who wants
Chris
to seduce
Malina.
an old lady?
He says I want to because I'm eating old people candy.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to change your filter. Dating sites.
Maybe you should be dating.
40 and up?
No, I'm good.
40 and up? You want a
No.
sugar mama.
Oh God.
Look, while I would
Yes, he
accept
does.
a sugar mama,
Sugar Mama would be dope. No,
yeah,
also,
look. Hey,
also
my
again,
trips.
do you guys have an answer?
Yeah, you have an answer for this?
I wasn't expecting to be with that kind of
And,
question.
I mean,
I can answer first if Calvin.
Yeah, whoever wants to go. Yeah.
But what is it? The biggest change in Calvin? I mean, I feel like overall he's improved. I mean,
The
Oh,
biggest Calvin. He's
Well,
just
like-
gotten better. So, you know.
Well, yeah, because I feel like, what is it? One of the things that I struggled with when it came to, I mean, specifically Calvin, was just his communication. It was never, what is it? It was always like really disconnected. We would communicate. It's, it's the saying where it's like, they're, what is it? They hear you, but they're not really listening. That kind of a thing.
We had
Right.
a big old conversation about that, Jarrell.
Yeah, so I feel like, he's improved overall in regards, I guess, to that aspect, but he's improved overall in many aspects. But I would say that would be his biggest improvement.
I love to hear it.
For Malina, tone of voice.
I'm a bitch.
Nah, you just loud.
That's you.
You want to go again, Jarrell? Because you had more than I did.
That's
You can
fine.
go twice.
But in all honesty, we still got
Yeah.
things to work on.
Yeah.
That was-
Amazingly enough, even being together for
you
her.
still grow. You'll never stop growing together.
Of course.
Just have to come to a realization that there's just some things that are not probably ever going to change, and you just kind of have to live with it. So, I mean, when it comes to like pet peeves or like certain things that you see in someone else that you just don't really vibe well, I mean, there is going to be a time frame on where you can give that person, some time to work on it. But you kind of have to pick which peeves are going to be okay in that relationship. Like, let's say I love to wear shorts, which I don't. But let's say I love to wear shorts and she despises me wearing shorts. But I'm never going to give that up.
Right.
And she has a choice to be like, well,
fuck you, I'm tearing
I ain't staying because you a short wearing ass nigga. And I mean, some people could say that's petty and all that, but like, if you really have a pet peeve of someone wearing shorts, I mean, it is what it is. But you're not like, you're always gonna find something you don't like in someone else. And I guess it comes to a realization that not all of their quirks are going to disappear, change, or get better. So you kind of have to like come to a realization that, okay, this isn't probably gonna change. Am I okay with that?
Okay, because I've literally had this conversation before with Jarrell and the guys, like Calvin and the guys. And everybody who's watching now, you can answer in the comments because I'm curious to know. But the question is if you could be with your perfect person, but you had to live with one pet peeve, what would it be? Would it be like they're perfect in every way, but they have one quality about them that you have to live with that isn't their best quality? I believe Jarrell's answer was ugly toes, because nobody cares about toes.
I couldn't do with ugly toes.
It could be a personality thing. It could be a physical thing. Just you would have to live with one like low quality thing within that person, but in every other aspect, they are the perfect person for you.
Why is low quality toes off your list, Miles?
Because I don't want low quality toes. It's just my thing.
So what else would you take? I
would take bad singer.
A bad singer?
What?
I'd take a bad singer.
Imagine you guys got to get ready for your vacation. It's 4:00 in the fucking afternoon. Y'all getting ready for a nice ass lunch, and she in the shower, screaming violently, and calling it singing. Fuck up the whole vacation. How you gonna live with that? At least the toes is in the other room. I can get some free time from her fucking feet, nigga. Y'all in the car together on a road trip, and she's trying to sing Adele, ruining it. Why would you sign up for that?
but I can sing over her and handle it. But for you, but for you,
sing over them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm singing with her. I'm singing with her. But I want to ask, what are you gonna do when y'all just sitting on the couch, you watching the Eagles or something, or you just chilling watching something, and she just put her feet up on you, no socks, just put her feet up on you. You just
say that first part again. Say that first part again.
No socks.
No, say the first part of what you said.
What
Eagles game?
Oh, Eagles game.
Exactly. You think I'm worried about her toes and the Eagles is on, nigga? You think I give a fuck? You just solved the problem for me. Now I ain't gotta look at her feet and I can act like this is normal. I know what her feet look like, nigga. I've seen them. It's bad. It's bad out here.
What if she's asking for a foot rub? I'll
stick with it. I'm gonna stand by her.
I think another friend said that he would put up with the ugly laugh.
Jarrell would push him off with all the disrespect. No, I could not put up with an ugly laugh. I crack too many jokes. I'm a funny motherfucker. If her laugh is ugly, I'm not gonna want to make jokes. It's just gonna be me sitting in silence because I don't want to make her laugh because I don't want to hear that shit.
How does that make more sense to you as a nigga who loves 90s R&B than having a woman who can't sing? Explain that to me. Exactly.
You can't do it. Can't do it.
Explain. This is ridiculous. And yes, you're right. When her feet come on, like as soon as the game is over, you have to get them off of me immediately.
Oh, my answer.
She's wanting a foot massage
during the game. Yeah.
My answer was that. What is it? My answer was that. I would have to live with the fact that they're completely hairless.
That's a pet peeve.
Yeah, because I love how hairy Calvin is. So it's one of those things where it's like that would be pet peeve.
How hairy Calvin is personally. I really don't. I can go my entire life.
I'm really in love shit. Like I really do love this person.
My pet peeve would be with the fact that I would have to live with the fact that that person would be completely hairless.
I feel like that's a low quality pet peeve, but it's to each their own.
She just said she like a hairy ass nigga. You know what I like? Has to do with somebody looks like the naked mole rat from fucking Kim Possible, and you don't think that's a downgrade? That's terrifying.
Anyways, you want to ask that next question, or I guess we didn't get Calvin's answer on that.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
yours.
Your pet peeve that you would live with?
That was a Malina question.
Yeah, what would be your pet peeve that you would live with? If you don't have the answer now, Jarrell can ask the next question, and then we'll come back to Calvin if he has any thoughts on that question.
Also, chat, feel free to ask questions that we will be asking Calvin and Malina.
Yeah, ask your best relationship questions.
Yeah, that's your best relationship here. I have a question. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm not even gonna wait for your question anymore, Jarrell. So my question is, Calvin, do you eat ass, and why is it yes?
If he does, it's not mine.
It's a no. It's a no. And
you sure? Because the chat said
there was a while ago. Chat was very adamant that you ate ass. So I just want to know, like, do you actually eat ass?
Yes. I would love to know what ass I ate because I don't recall eating ass. So
apparently, you don't remember eating ass. Don't mean you ain't got no ass in your mouth.
No, I have never tasted butthole in my whole entire life.
Ass comes in a lot of varieties. You're ducking around a lot of specifics, and it's really kind of concerning.
Nigga, what?
If somebody asks me, Jarrell, have you eaten ass? And my reply is, I've never had a butthole in my mouth. That doesn't necessarily mean eating ass was all the way out of the mouth.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute real quick, and I'm gonna ask him. And you guys can just see his reaction. Just hold on.
All right, go for it. Wait, mute. I'm so excited for this game.
There's a lot of
hell no.
There's a lot of neck movement. She's like, do you remember that time where you went a little low?
We was in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying?
It was a drunk night. You were down there. You slipped a little bit, and you just.
All right, we're back. We're back.
All right, Charles, you can ask your question now.
So yeah, after we found out that Calvin technically doesn't eat butthole but not ass, we really didn't get the specifics on that one. Let me ask you guys what your dream vacation is to go on together with one another.
Ooh, I don't think we actually discussed this before.
A dream vacation with Japan.
Japan. You both having a good time there.
Yeah.
Japan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Keith might say something about this. But
Talking about your gaycation?
Oh, that was
DJ.
but no. Our buddy Keith was supposed
Somebody
to
call Calvin DJ quick.
and he wanted us to come. But COVID.
Yeah, COVID.
But-
I had the money. I had the money to go to Japan, and then
Chris.
Juice is out here on that ass.
Bro. Juice is fucking hilarious, G.
On that ass today.
I'm mad we can't do the outro song and change it to "Can You Work With That" by DJ Quick. That would have been lit. Damn, that would have been fun.
All right.
Alright,
that was an easy one. All right. This is one for both of you guys, not just Calvin. Is there a sexual act you want to do, or that you want to do, that you're afraid that your significant other would not be down for?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. That is not to be publicized.
And that's a fine answer.
All I gotta say on that question
I
is
plead the fifth.
she nasty.
She nasty. So what you're telling me is that Malina wants that ass ate, and you ain't about it.
No, absolutely not. That's not what I want. No.
I mean, if we're gonna be using metaphors, then yes.
Look,
No.
it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
We don't need to know. You guys plead the fifth.
No.
You guys plead the fifth. It's fine.
Wait, Malina pleaded the fifth. Calvin, you also pleading the fifth?
Yeah.
Something
Is there a
that's-
you want to
There's
do
not
that you're
anything that he's asked
afraid?
me to do that's disgusting that I wouldn't do.
See, but
Wait,
it's
say
not
again?
even, it doesn't have to be disgusting. It's just something he wants to do that he thinks you wouldn't be down for. So he hasn't brought it up.
Hasn't been anything. He's just looking all.
I don't like how he's pondering.
Exactly.
He's going through.
through.
He
I'm
is
saying.
going through all the porn videos he has seen.
Fucking mad scientist shit.
One that I haven't asked her to do, that I would love her to do.
Are we going on mute again?
No, we're not gonna go. I'm just gonna swing. All right. So
Oh, he's just slinging. Let's go.
I don't want. Oh, this is gonna be bad image.
Hold on.
So-
You'll be embarrassing us on this show, Nico.
This is me. All right. This is not about you. This is about you, but it's not. So.
Oh, all right. I'll write that question
Thank you
down.
for the
Chris.
question, Christopher. We'll answer it after this.
So, I want her to be laying on the bed, okay, upside down, back on bed, looking at the sky like this. I just wanna put my dick in her mouth and just slap. I want not
Let's just
tears,
move the mic away.
going down
Away.
her face.
Doesn't it just?
Why are you describing it so detailed?
Because Calvin said if this is going to be a safe space.
This is a safe space. This is definitely not being posted on the internet actively
Choking
right now.
Just choking.
It's adding more.
Also,
Just
I will also try to put my balls in that mouth as well while doing it too. Everything.
Calvin, I agree.
Suffocate.
Calvin, I agree.
Throat
I agree.
baby.
I want her to be done, look like she cried like her grandma died.
I don't like the fact that you made that as a statement because both of my grandmothers have passed.
Oh,
Jesus.
so fucking done. All right, Jarrell, next question.
So, a dream you guys want to accomplish together. What was that?
I just want to throw this out here, Calvin and Malina.
Anyways, can somebody read Christopher's question, please?
Yeah. What's the best thing you like that the other person does when I didn't finish writing it down? I was dying. When making love.
I think he said, what? Yeah, what's your favorite thing when you're making love? I think.
Yeah, when making love.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Chris,
So.
that was very heartfelt.
What is it? Lizzie, no, that's just you. That's not me. But anyways, to answer Christopher's question,
Wait, what was the
I would have to say
your
that
teeth
it...
too sharp. Whoa, is Liz out here biting?
You weren't supposed to read that.
Is Liz out here biting?
No, her teeth are legit just too fucking sharp to do anything.
Ow.
You will do that, so.
Ow.
Never mind.
all I'm gonna say is, don't let her bite you. It hurts.
Yeah, she made Calvin bleed. She bit his arm, like fighting him one night.
I
like,
understand
kind of drunk.
you meant she bit Calvin on the arm or hand or somewhere. But in my head, we're still talking about head. So when you said she bit Calvin, I'm like,
oh my gosh.
No.
No, she left scars on his arm. It was one night where they were like play fighting while she was drunk at our apartment, and she got like super feisty because he kept trying to get her to calm down, so she bit
super
him.
feisty, huh?
Yeah. She bit him on the arm and he bled, and there was a scar left after.
Yeah, there's two personalities in that girl.
We have Lizzie, and then we have Lizzie 2.0. But anyways, to answer Christopher's question before we get off topic yet again, I would say my favorite thing, is that Calvin is willing to always learn and listen to what it is that I want.
Yeah, I expected a little bit like softer, but I that's a good one.
I mean, if you want to talk about like what we like.
No, I just expected to find out that Calvin cries during sex or some shit like that. That's all I expected. I expected to be like, after we're done, Calvin like cuddles me and cries a little bit. Like I expected it to be.
I play with them titties. Play with them titties.
Wait, real quick, has anybody here cried after? If anybody just
no.
been like, woo.
Hey, God, what?
Jarrell?
Whoa, hey.
Jarrell, have you cried?
Oh, never.
How come I don't believe you, dog? You just gonna come on Al Gore's internet and lie?
No, I've never cried, bro. To be totally honest with you, my friend showed me a TikTok a minute back, and it was this dude, and he was crying after sex, and he put it on TikTok, and I was just thinking about that. I was just like, why would you do that? Why would you cry on camera after such a dope thing, and then put it on the internet?
Your friend did this?
Not my friend did this. She showed me a TikTok of someone who did cry afterwards, and then recorded it on camera and showed the world why.
It wasn't a good relationship. That's sad, Chris. Damn. Everyone looks at chat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chris.
I'm sorry. Calvin, you want to answer the question?
Answer what? What question?
What do you like that Malina
does?
does?
He said he plays with them titties.
I love them titties.
Short, simple, to the point. I like it. All right, Jarrell, your question.
What is your funniest moment together?
Hold on. I'm not sure if Dominique was trying to ask a question. What have you been inside of? I'm not sure what context you're asking that for.
No, I think she was
Is that for me and Calvin, or?
No, that was, what the fuck are you crying for? What were you inside of?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was
Like-
concerned. I was like, wait, do you know something I don't know? Excuse me.
What's it called? Yeah. What do you guys say is your funniest moment together? If it's the same or if it's different, just go ahead and say.
Same
I
brain.
don't know if we've had like one of the funniest moments together.
The
We have
funniest
a lot of
moment that she
goofy
has me about. I wasn't there. This is actually when we first met. So she told me that. So our first meeting was a tragic one on my.
Oh, are you talking about my bike crash?
Yeah, this girl somehow crashed into a freaking light pole.
Yeah.
In a car or a bike?
She was
On
on
a
a
bike.
bike.
Oh.
Like she didn't see it.
We were okay. So,
6 away.
so we were supposed to hang out with another friend. His name is Sean. And hi, Sean, if you're ever gonna ever see this video. We were all supposed to go to Dairy Queen and hang out for like one of the days during the summer, but Calvin actually lost his wallet on the bus. So he had to call like all of his cards and like cancel them, and then so I had to ride back home to grab cash and come back to Dairy Queen to pay for us. Our friend Sean ended up not coming, so it ended up being like kind of like a date. It was kind of weird.
Oh, it was
said
so
that.
weird.
Well, it was weird because me and Calvin didn't know each other at all. Like everybody knew who he was because he is a people's person. I didn't know who he was. I only knew of him through Sean. So when we went to go hang out, Sean didn't come through, so it ended up just being me and Calvin. Calvin forgot his wallet on the bus, or lost it on the bus, and I had a bike all the way back home.
Smart move, man.
Bro, I'm the one who organized this whole plan.
Yeah.
Show up with no money. You know everybody gonna have bread. That was smart, bro.
This nigga Sean was supposed to come with, and Malina included herself.
It was right down. It was down the road from my house. So I biked over, and he tells me that he doesn't have his wallet. So I bike all the way back home, like in a hurry, because I felt bad that he would like have to sit at the Dairy Queen and wait. So
poor little
I
bro.
biked all the way back home, grabbed like $10 in cash, and then biked all the way back. But as I biked back, I was going too fast, and I like crashed into the light pole.
I had so many questions.
But the bike was fine. I was fine. So I biked the rest of the way down to Dairy Queen.
Jesus
Calvin, did you see her crash?
No.
Wish I
No.
did, because I would have laughed off.
What
Should
a
have seen the
laugh.
time that I landed in a bush. That was hilarious.
That does sound pretty funny.
Oh.
Miles, you got another question?
Yeah, I still have some more in the chamber. Alright, this one's again for both of y'all. So Malina or Cal, just basically do the opposite. So if your significant other had the opportunity to smash their celebrity crush, are you crushing their dreams or letting them smash?
I'm letting him smash.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah.
Who is Calvin's celebrity
Nah,
crush?
You're gonna have to tell me who your celebrity crush is.
Shamar Moore. You already know this. It's well known. Yes.
That's so funny. You know why? Because Shamar Moore looks like a final evolution of like what Calvin would be if he was a Pokemon. Like he'd get there.
Eventually.
Like Calvin is Charmeleon right now, and Shamar Moore would be like Charizard. So like Calvin, you could get there, but probably not. But you could.
He's the black guy on what is it? Criminal Minds.
Yeah, he's a black dude.
Yeah,
on
he
Criminal
was in that
Minds.
Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, that's never gonna be me.
He fine.
If you get bald and you don't, you only take pictures from the shoulders up.
Shamar Moore.
I can dark enough for him.
That dude's 50.
No, but you just gotta
out
look
there.
tall. No, nobody. I don't know. How
No,
tall
we-
Shamar Moore is.
We've already had this discussion. If it's on his bucket list, he's more than welcome to do it. Just don't tell me about it.
Wait, who's your
No,
one?
you have to know about it though.
I don't. Not when he does it. I don't care.
That's
It's on
also
his
a good
bucket list.
point. You know, I don't.
I mean,
That's a good
if
point.
that's the case, look, I don't. No, Kelvin.
Real quick, who is Calvin's number one? I'm really interested in this. I just want to know who.
Who's Calvin's number one?
Right, I've never had this conversation with Calvin.
Also, Calvin still has not said yes or no if he's crushing Malina's dreams. He said, who? She said Shamar Moore, and then we got into that. He never said yes or no if he's letting her smash. Just saying.
Calvin, you can get out of that. Just pretend it's you, but like a better you. Like a you if you...
No, and Malina, you have to know. That's the rules of the game. You have to know that he did it.
I don't have to know that.
You guys were out together. She walked up to y'all and was just like, Calvin, I'm about to let you smash.
Who would wingman him? Probably me.
I said I would wingman him.
Okay, so okay. She would know and wingman you to achieve your dreams. But are you crushing hers?
Wait, hold tight. Lizzie said, nah, Calvin's head is weird shaped, so don't go bald.
Or no, that's not the point of having your one. That's what you're describing is like straight up cheating. No. Yeah, that's not what it is. Like
having your one is cheating. I don't know what you thought this was.
It's not cheating. Whoa, wait a minute. Having your one is cheating you?
If you are with someone,
what Christopher was saying. He said that so he could have been smashing his crush this whole time and I didn't have to know. That's why
I didn't want you to not know. I want you to know because I'm like,
but
in my head,
but I know that it's going to happen. I don't need to know when it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's a lot.
If the opportunity presents itself, you best believe I'm gonna wingman him in to try to get his one with his one.
That's how you get a house. That's how y'all get a house right there.
Yeah.
Even if it's not going to happen, it's the illusion that you got my back in this situation.
Look, Liz is out here for your throat, Calvin. She calling you out. Why you pretending to think? We all know it's a hard no. Just say it with your chest, little nigga. I want him to answer the question.
Who's your one?
My one?
Yeah.
Who's your number one?
I haven't really thought about this.
I've never heard you say one.
I want to say that it's Shakira, but I don't think it's Shakira.
It's definitely not Shakira.
Here's the thing, I know it's probably somebody in anime.
My god!
What? No.
You don't think so? I don't believe that. I believe your one is in anime. They're not for the
could you not do that to my arm, please?
Why? My one is not a fictional character.
Houston. You drawing us out, nigga. You drawing us out for so long.
He still hasn't actually answered the question of if he's letting Malina smash.
Probably not.
He said no. He said he's too selfish.
Yeah, probably not. Okay.
He said even after what is it? If it ever comes to the case where he had died first, that he would prefer me to be by myself and not find anyone else to be with.
Look, Calvin out here crushing dreams. It's fine.
Wait, real quick though, on a serious note, do you think if you have a one, I don't know who your one is, Miles, and you meet your wife and she goes like you have a chance with your one and you tell your wife, you feel like that's cheating?
Nigga, is 2 + 2 4?
Don't do that.
Yes, it's cheating. It's cheating. It's just whether you and your wife can be cool with the cheating.
It's not cheating.
It is cheating. Look, there's a reason why every time I get in a relationship with a girl, after I'm like, look, this might go somewhere. Just know if I ever get a chance with XYZ, I'm going to cheat on you with that person because I want them to know.
That's where you fucked up. You put cheating out there. You should have said, I'm going to get with that person. It's not cheating. I'm telling you what happened.
Just because you told him it's happening doesn't mean it's not cheating. You can't just be like walking out the door and be like, hey babe, I'm gonna go get some head. It's not cheating because I told you. No, it's still fucking cheating.
Miles, slow up. Is it I'm going outside to go get some head, or I'm going outside to go get some head from Rihanna, who was on my bucket list since before I met you, so I gotta go. Bye. There's a difference.
No, it's not. So, all right, if you told her that, like, all right, I'm going to go get some head from this girl that I've been trying to holler at since I was in 3rd grade. She's on my bucket list, so it's not cheating.
You should be. She should be mad. Cheating. Let me tell you why the woman should be mad. she should be mad because she picked a nigga who didn't have a higher heights, like higher aim. He picked some local woman. You had a free get out of jail card, do whatever you wanted to, and all you had to do was find somebody, and you decided to go with a bitch you've known since 3rd grade. You could have did this before I got here. That situation, trash. However, you're not finna tell me if I get a shot with Gianna Michaels and my wife is there, like, and she's not either trying to get involved or giving me the green card, we might as well get divorced that day. Why would you take that from me?
If everyone agrees in advance, it's not cheating. I mean, sure, if you have that, yes. But if you're just out here, like, if it's just at the spot,
Are you gonna say no? Are you shutting dreams down?
Who, me?
Yeah, if your girl was just like, hey.
Nah, I'm gonna let her do that because that's a story.
What if it's somebody you think is, like, ugly? What if your girl was just like, my number one is, like, Pauly Shore?
Yeah, I'm saying no. I obviously shouldn't be with her.
No neck Ed.
No neck Ed. Look, I probably shouldn't be with her.
What if your girl picked Big Ed as her one? And you gotta think about this necklace man thrusting down on her. Oh my God!
Why are we lingering on this question? Let's go to the next.
It's Calvin's fault. He took too long to answer, and then we had
Calvin's fault.
I did answer. I said no.
You asked what? Who's your one? Wait, who's Miles' one? Yeah, no, Miles' one is Christine Milian.
It's between, but I guess Sierra or Prime.
Sierra?
Good
no,
choice,
he said it's between Sierra and who?
Prime Janet.
Prime Janet. Understandable. It's legendary. Sierra though.
Yes.
I was not ready for that. Y'all two niggas be picking women in R&B that be like 3rd tier R&B stars, nigga.
But the 3rd tier R&B stars that could just fucking twerk and like fucking like dance and like Sierra. Look, she got hip control, and I want to see what that feels like.
Russell Wilson was just like, let me go ahead and figure it out. What was yours, Malina? What'd you say?
So she got legs for days.
Exactly.
That's also a point. That's a good point. I like it. Good point. Good answer, everybody. I actually do really like all these answers. Real quick, a part of your partner's body you want to remove.
And replace or just remove?
Remove or replace?
Remove.
So I would be no neck Malina.
If it did happen like that, if he said your neck, then yes, you would be just his necklace love.
I don't even know.
I don't know. You're asking me to dismember my fiance here.
Right. I like everything. Yeah. Look at you, Calvin. Calvin's really happy.
Take off her pinky toe.
I mean, well, like, would it be something that we could just take off temporarily?
Nah,
like,
gone forever. Gone forever.
Gone forever.
Oh, it's gone forever.
But no.
I was like, if I could take a part off Calvin, I would take a removable dick. That's what I would do.
I like how you flipped that question. That was actually really good. I wasn't even thinking about that.
I was just like, well, I mean, if it's gonna be gone forever, then
I'll allow it. Just because you got me on the creativity of it, I'll allow it. That's actually really not bad.
Dick. This man, like, he wants to go out with the
Calvin,
boys.
I'm pretty sure, for Calvin, I'm pretty sure it would be to remove my so nothing would be in the way.
Say it one more time.
You can't run away.
Exactly. Yeah. See. There you go.
You just can't run. You can't hide.
I'm so glad you guys love each other, because that'd be creepy as fuck otherwise.
Bro, jail, Negro. I felt
so
uncomfortable.
Glad you guys love each other and like are engaged, because that'd be creepy as fuck, dog.
Just can't run.
All right.
So I'm gonna be real. The real reason why I asked that question is because the part of Calvin's body that I want removed is his mouth, because he used it to lie to me when he told me that he couldn't get sick, and then proceeded to get everybody in the house fucking sick. And I know it was 3 years ago. I'm sorry. What did you say? I just want to be sure before I cuss you out. Excuse. What did you say?
I didn't get you sick.
You lying son of a bitch. You just sit there in your old sweater and lie out your light-skinned mouth. You got everybody in that house fucking sick, Negro. I remember it because you coughed. And I felt normal before you coughed. And then you coughed, and then my throat was sore. Then Malina got sick. And I had to make a status about it, wishing her nothing but well wishes and orange juice.
I didn't get y'all sick.
You did.
No, I didn't.
So, you know what's-
People are telling you you did this, you lying. And this is why I want his mouth gone.
I want
You
to
see, you want to know what's funny, Calvin? Calvin, before I actually like met you, and Jarrell would just talk about you, it was always Calvin's one of my favorite person in this world, but he also ain't shit. Calvin ain't shit, and I'm like, what do you mean Calvin ain't shit? Tell me something like that Calvin's done that made him ain't shit. He told me the story about how you lied and said you could never get sick, and then proceeded to get the entire house sick, and still claim that you didn't get them sick.
I didn't get him sick.
Chill if he tells the truth. Like, bro, you're safe. We get it. You just did it though. I was there. I was healthy, and then you came, and then my health went.
Hey, I went to the doctor just in case I was, able to pass any sort of sickness. I didn't have anything that was spreadable.
Okay. Calvin went on.
We're running out of
said,
time.
We got 10. We got 10 minutes left. Not bad.
Yeah.
What other questions do you have, Miles?
I have 2 other questions.
Go ahead.
All right. If you had to kill your significant other, how are you doing it?
Ooh.
Together.
She's straight Romeo
Who's
and
that?
Juliet suiciding pack.
That was enough, Melina.
I love how you're like, I can't live without you, but I will still kill you and me.
Okay.
Calvin
If I was
is-
supposed to kill Malina, how would I do it? It kind of depends.
does it?
Because
though?
either I'm gonna kill her in her sleep and make it painless.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I don't know why. I actually thought about this.
I had a dream.
Calvin
There was one time where I had a dream where Calvin was just driving. We were in like this nice ass like old timey car. We're driving like a winding down like mountain road, and all of a sudden he opens the door and rolls out, and I just go off the cliff with the car. So I would say that's how.
No, that's too much work for Calvin. You gonna bust up his shoulders.
I just want to read this comment because it again is another reason why Calvin ain't shit. Apparently, Calvin is the same person that uses hands while drunk in the dip because he didn't want to share it. It was for the party.
Oh. Why?
So Calvin just fucking dipped his fucking hands in the dip.
I can't deny
Nor confirm.
nor confirm that this happened.
Calvin, you really ain't shit. It's also
It sounds like something I would do.
it sounds like the exact same story that Jarrell recently
That's how
told
memories
me.
go. That's what memories are, Calvin.
If I was,
I mean, if we're talking
if I was drunk, if this was at the trap house and I was drunk, which has happened multiple times.
You're remembering this. You were drunk at the trap house.
Probably
This is the thing you did.
Probably
Yes.
wouldn't have remembered it. Because I don't remember putting my hand in some dip just because I didn't want to share. Now, me not wanting to share food, yeah, I'll do something like that. I'll take a bite. I'll lick
So
all the chicken.
I know you.
To further prove that Calvin is ain't shit with food. Thanksgiving.
I know this story. Go ahead, please tell it.
There's a what is it? A pumpkin pie or a yam pie, sweet potato pie, whatever. He doesn't want crust, so he cuts a triangle out the middle of the fucking pie. And I didn't even know. He finished eating first. He went and got dessert. He went and got a slice of pie, and came back down and sat down. I was like, okay. And then I finished eating, and then I walked over to the kitchen to cut a slice of pie for myself. and immediately go to cussing him out. And his dad just looks over at me and is like, what's wrong? What happened? I'm like, come look what your son did. Come look at what your son did to the pie. Not only his dad came over, but like his siblings came over and proceeded to cuss him out in the same way.
They were acting like they couldn't get their own slices of pie after I had my square. All right.
It was a triangle.
My triangle, whatever.
And you cut it out of the middle of the pie. You didn't even try to keep it on the side so that it would still be a slice. You cut the very middle.
You almost burned down Liz's mom's house and then fed them pink chicken and tried to play it off? Like,
I never tried or almost burned Amy's house down.
I heard the story.
I was literally making pork belly, and I mean, I was making pork belly. It did get a little steamy. It did not catch fire, and Amy did love that pork belly. Fine ass pork belly.
That nigga said it got a little steamy.
It was a little steamy.
It got a little
I
smoky.
was there. It was fucking. It was. Shit was smoking. Did you see?
Bruh. How to make
it got a little steamy. Bro, it was smoking. We took it out the oven. I was with you. I was there.
Like I shit.
That's like calling a house fire a barbecue, nigga. It's
Christopher,
not
that's
the
he doesn't
same.
like chocolate.
You say, wait, say it again?
He hates chocolate, Christopher.
Yeah, Calvin don't like good food either.
He only likes chocolate in the form of turtles because
And he don't like macaroni and cheese.
Look,
he doesn't like macaroni and cheese, but he
heard-
does like vegan macaroni and cheese.
I heard the story about Calvin. I don't remember what it was. It was Jarrell, Calvin, and Malina, and they were eating something together. And Malina said Jarrell could have this last piece of something, and Calvin literally crushed it. And
It was the
destroyed it
dorayaki.
because he didn't want Jarrell to have it.
Okay, hold on. Can I just say something? Okay, I didn't appreciate it because once we got the house, this was like weeks before we moved out of the other house, okay, that he crushed this because they didn't even throw it away. So as we were packing up and like
It was still there?
it was still under the couch.
Why was it under the couch?
And it was still squishy and disgusting. Like, why? Why didn't you guys throw it away?
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on.
Why didn't you throw it away?
You're the one who crushed it.
He's the one who had it.
And he threw it in your face.
Thank you. I just want to go ahead and say that. First of all, sir, as the person who took my dream away from me, I think it is only fair that you go ahead and throw what you did away. Now, because you didn't want to be an adult and face the pain you made me go through. Excuse me, I am talking. You silly. Because you didn't want to face the truth that you took some happiness from me for no reason. Just
that
because
happiness wasn't even yours to begin with.
You don't get to decide that, Calvin. Malina decided that for us. And you took that away from me. And now I'll never get to have it again.
I had 3 Doriakis. You took one.
And you got one back, bro. I gave you one. There were 3 of them. And I said we could split the last one.
My Doriyaki. Like you owned the shit.
Listen.
And then proceeded to take the last Doriyaki and try to split it with me like it was yours.
Calvin,
you didn't even have a right to split it to begin with.
Calvin,
and then after I agreed on splitting it,
Calvin,
I wanted my half, and you proceeded to be like, I'm not ready for my half. I'm like, you don't have to eat your half. Just give me my half. I don't want to open it. So I see you want to do this the hard way, Jero. You can either do this the easy way or the hard way. You either give me my half, or I be petty about this shit. And you weren't letting up. You weren't letting up. So if I wasn't gonna have what I wanted at that time, none of us deserved anything.
None of us deserved.
None of us.
Okay, Hitler, motherfucker, what? You just gonna dictate what needs to happen?
If you're gonna force me to share, And not share what's mine.
Forced you. Nobody forced
And
you
not
to
share
share.
what's mine. You don't
have
deserve
all
it.
the ability to just not have it and just let me be happy. Second of all, Calvin, can you do me a favor? Look to your right for me, real quick. Or is that your left? Is that your left? Look to your left. Look to your left, please and thank you. See that person that you went half on a house with? They told me that I could have it. So because they have that level of clearance in your life, they told me I can have it. I thought it was mine. God forbid that I think a homeowner, the person who owns the house that told me I could have the snack, is telling me that I can't have it all to myself. And then you came out of nowhere and just was like, nah, I want it now. And I was willing to share. I could have fought you on it. But I was like, let me take care of my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We over here chilling. Let me go ahead and give you half. You know what you did? You were like, no. I feel like I told a biblical story about how I did tell a biblical story about how the mother in Egypt had the baby and all she wanted to do was take care of the baby, but this goofy bitch came out of nowhere and was just like, listen, that's also my baby. And then the king was like, well, listen, we can't have both of you be a mom, so we're gonna split the baby in half, and then you get half a baby and you get half a baby. You know what the lady said? The mother said, no, I'd rather this lady who has no rights to my baby have the baby than split it in half. But you know what the other lady did? Split my baby up. Cut my baby in half. And that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to cut my baby in half. And when you couldn't cut my baby in half, you took it and you threw it on the ground and hid it under a
red bean paste with whipped cream filled dorayaki. Just
yo, that shit was so fucking good.
Yeah,
it was so good.
And it was
anyways, Miles, please ask your last question.
And you took it from
even know if I'm worth
it. It wasn't yours to begin with. You shouldn't have even known how good it tasted.
You don't get to make those decisions, Calvin.
You shouldn't have known how good it tasted. That was my secret snack.
You don't get to make those decisions. You don't get to make those decisions. You don't get to make those decisions. That wasn't yours to make. That wasn't yours to make. That wasn't yours to make, Calvin.
You haven't even known how good it tasted.
I promise you guys.
The sweetness of that dorayaki shouldn't have even been known to your mouth.
My God.
Calm down, you two. This is a fucking snack.
Shut up, Miles. You weren't there. You weren't there. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just saying fucking words.
He was there.
No, he
wasn't.
wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't.
Oh, you weren't? Okay, I thought you were.
He wasn't there.
Shit,
He don't know what you're talking about.
All right, what's your last
Anyway, it's 10 o'clock, so we have to end the show. In all seriousness, thank you guys so much for coming on. It genuinely was a great time.
Even if you
I was
didn't
about to say,
shoot me.
Oh yeah, Miles, you look like Swiss cheese right now. You got.
I got
I
shot
was not
at
included in that. I maintained my quietness. Okay, that was strictly Jarrell and Calvin. That was not me.
I feel like I got shot at, and I don't like them. You good?
So, do you guys have anything you guys want to promote or talk about?
You want to close out the
Any
show?
Instagram pages or
tell us
anything you guys want to throw out there for the peoples?
Not really. I mean, I am trying to start my own podcast. It's called Utter Spiel. I do have a page on Instagram that I started, so go ahead and follow there. It is just Utter Spiel, no space, all lowercase. But other than that, there hasn't been any content just yet. Just been too busy to do anything, but I have started it, so.
I love to hear it, Malina. I cannot wait till that gets you get your first episode up and going. I cannot wait. So, Utter Spiel, make sure you guys go follow it, give it a like. Content will be coming when it comes, but just be ready on that and looking out. Calvin, you got anything you want to tell the people? Like how you're a villain?
His name is Ain't Shit on Monster Hunter, if anybody's interested.
That is true.
Oh,
I mean,
if you're gonna act like a boss ass bitch, be a boss ass bitch.
Is that your argument for saying that you ain't shit? Like, if you gonna act like you ain't shit, be ain't shit. Like, what?
If you're gonna act like you're an alpha, be an alpha.
Oh, pow pow.
Yo, close the show, bro. We gotta get up out of here.
I'm gonna have to fight Calvin.
You will. You guys
I'm
will.
gonna have to throw hands with him. And then shake up after. And just shake up after.
Shit.
Like, look, man. Alright, no, thank you.
Smash Bros.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But thank you guys for being on. Thank you guys in the chat for being here with us, asking questions.
Appreciate you, beautiful people.
Keeping us entertained, because really, this is what it's all about. We're not entertaining you. You're entertaining us. We should pay you. I mean, no, we shouldn't. Go like the YouTube channel. Go like the YouTube channel. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like this video. It'll be up completely after this. We'll be getting fucking clips and everything, and yeah, we just want to do more for you.
Thank you guys again. Thank you guys for liking the page. Again, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys have a good weekend. We got some other ideas coming down the pipeline. We got some ideas coming down the pipelines. We cannot wait to share with you guys.
We actually do put a lot of work into the show. So
yo, we're so much better than we used to be. It's so crazy. We're really good at this now.
We're not, but we're getting better.
I think we're good. I think we're really good.
You remember when we started today? When I definitely did the countdown?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
anyways, bye everybody. Everyone say bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Take care, guys.